जय विष्णुपाद परमहंस श्रील स्तोत्र श्री श्रीमद डिवाइन ग्रेस ऐसी भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। संत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय। हम आचार्य श्री हरिदास ठाकुर की जय। प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवसदि गौर भक्ति वृंद की जय। श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोपीनाथ श्याम गुण राधा गुण गिरि गोवर्धन की जय। ब्रजभूमि वृंदावन की जय। नवदीप मायापुर धाम की जय। गंगा मैया की जय। यमुना मैया की जय। भक्ति देवी की जय। तुलसी महारानी की जय। संवेद गौर भक्तवृंद की जय। निताय गौर प्रेमानंदे। All glories to the assembled devotees, all glories to the assembled devotees, all glories to the assembled devotees, all glories, all glories, all glories to Shri Guru and Shri Guru. We'll chant the invocation prayers. Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjana-shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Kapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Gurum Vaishnavamsya Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunatham Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Kritam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakam Vitamsya He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastute तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी विश्वभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वंशाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिने नामिने। नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैता गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। Just type your name down. So, welcome everyone. Are the online students able to hear me clearly? Echo, maybe we can reduce the volume. Are online students able to hear clearly? Yes. Okay, fine, thank you. Hare Krishna. So, first of all, I would like to express my gratitude to Radha Shyam Sundar, Krishna Balaram, Gaur Nitai, Srila Prabhupada for allowing me to be here in Vrindavana Dham. Then my deep gratitude to Mother Prashanta. She is leading VIHE in a very exemplary, very wonderful, very devotional way. I see her often very absorbed in Vrindavan Dham, in Radha Govind Dev. So, again allowed me here at VIHE in Vrindavan. There could not be a better place than VIHE to stay in Vrindavan. And my gratitude to all of you for coming this morning. And Jai Shri Radha Govind Ji ki Jai, Shri Giriraj Maharaj ki Jai, Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. And my gratitude to all of you for coming this morning, giving me opportunity to share something. So every Friday value class, value education class. So today we are supposed to discuss about gratitude and forgiveness. Okay, so I would like to ask you, let's begin. What do you mean by the word gratitude? In one phrase, as words as possible. Just tell me what do you mean by gratitude? When we say gratitude, what does it means to you? Yes, Prabhu. Yeah.
Feeling grateful.
Do we need a mic to pass the mic? We have other cordless. Yes.
Feeling grateful if someone has done something for us.
Okay, feeling grateful if someone has done something for us. Fine. So we are talking of gratitude, but you have used the word grateful. Okay, fine. So good, but we are able to understand. Thank you. Yes. Appreciation. We appreciate. We appreciate if someone has done something good for us. Good. Yes, Prabhu. Maybe you all of you can just tell me your name also. It will be good. Say your name and then the answer. Yeah, Prabhu. Braj Kishore Prabhu. Yeah, Braj Kishore Prabhu I know for a long time. Yes. Yeah. Sadhaka. Okay. Thank you, Mother Sadhaka, for your answer of appreciation. Yes, Prabhu. Adi Leela Prabhu. Yes, Adi Leela Prabhu. Reciprocating in a positive way. So gratitude means reciprocating in a positive way. Good. Thank you for that nice answer. Some more insights into gratitude. Yes, Gopalika. Gopali. Expressing thankful hearts. Okay, we express our thanks from the heart. Good. Thank you for that nice answer. Yes, Prabhu. I'm sorry, once again your name? Sarveshwar Keshav Prabhu. Acknowledgement. Okay, we at least acknowledge that someone has done something for us. It may happen that someone may have done something for us and we may even fail to acknowledge. It may happen. But at least we acknowledge if someone has done something. Acknowledge for?
Acknowledge for getting help.
Oh, okay, some help. Some knowledge. So something that really helped us, or we got some knowledge or something else which we appreciate, so we at least acknowledge. Fine, that's good, thank you. Something else about gratitude which we haven't yet touched upon? Yes. Yeah, once again you can tell us your name and then speak.
My name is Vrindavana.
Hare Krishna.
And I was thinking that gratitude comes from grace, that to receive something from somebody, a service or some wisdom, etc. Give your heart the desire to give back this grace. It is a feeling of appreciation.
Okay, thank you. So you said that we may receive some service, we may receive some grace, and then we want to reciprocate with that grace, the service opportunity, or the wisdom you said we may receive from somebody. Okay, thank you. That's nice. Yes, we'll hear from Chaitanya Prabhu.
Help others.
Okay, so gratitude. We help others. We help others. Good point. Thank you. Last one from Sonagidhari Prabhu.
What example if we are grateful?
Sorry? No,
God
oh, no,
becomes
no. We are talking about what you mean by gratitude. You are going ahead. What you're saying is right, but not exactly the. I asked, what do you mean by gratitude?
thankfulness.
Thankfulness.
Expressing thankfulness.
Okay, that's good. Okay, we there are some online hand which are raised. Sorry, I missed that out. Mother Shravaniya Devi, give this mic to me. Put it here. Yeah, you can share.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Yes.
Hare
Yeah, we can hear you.
Feeling obliged.
Oh, feeling obliged. Feeling obliged. Fine, good. Feeling obliged for
Their, we are so overwhelmed by their what they have done that we just want to give something in return.
okay. We feel obliged and we are overwhelmed by what they have done for us, and we want to express that. Fine, good. Thank you for that nice answer. Yes. So yeah, you can keep the mic for later when we'll need it again. So. So we can see you all gave very nice answers. So let's put it into a structure. Right? All your answers are correct, but they are scattered here and there. So we'll give a structure to gratitude, the meaning of gratitude. What do we mean by gratitude? So the first thing is we acknowledge. It begins with we acknowledge that someone has done something good for us. Whether it's knowledge, someone has served us in some way, inspired us in some way, helped us. Right? So whatever a person may have done which has made some difference to our life, added some positivity to our life, we acknowledge it. This is the beginning. We acknowledge it. Now there are many devotees who may acknowledge it within their heart, but they may not express it. So the second step is to express it, make it explicit. How do we express? We express through the words. As some of you said, we thank the person. Right? We thank the person. We at least that's the expression. It may happen that in a relationship, several times, I have been conducting devotee care courses and meeting many devotees. The wives, they often would express that I cooked for 3-4 hours in the kitchen, and he ate prasad nicely, but didn't even say thank you. And he actually not appreciated the husband, but he did not express it. And then the wife would feel really that at least there should be some expression of gratitude. No, but I am appreciating within the heart. Later when they were the person who was talking to both of them, and the husband said, no, I am appreciating what you are doing, but somehow we may think that Paramatma should communicate my appreciation. Right? No, if we have appreciation, there is a need for expression, and we may think that no, I'm feeling good, I'm happy, I'm appreciating, but that may remain within the heart. So that appreciation has to come out through words. It is very important. Okay, that's the second step. The third is it can't remain there. We have to now reciprocate the gratitude. One thing is we acknowledge it, then we express it through our words, but then one step ahead we have to go. At least, what is that? We want to reciprocate the gratitude. Reciprocate the gratitude means here that we want to do something for that person now. We want to do something. These steps we can also very clearly see. There is a story of two younger and elder Brahmana traveling together. Right? In the for the Tirth Yatra, Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya Leela, chapter 5. So the two Brahmanas are traveling together, and the younger Brahmana is serving elder Brahmana very nicely. He carries his luggage, and daily evening he would massage his feet so that they were walking all the time. So he would massage his feet, arrange for his prasadam, serve him in so many ways. So elder Brahmana became very happy. He became very happy. I'd like some of you to read those verses. I'll just tell the verse number 25, I think 17. Yeah, 25:17 onward. I'd like to read the verses. Can someone just quickly open 25:17 and take the mic? Okay, here. Read it. Give the mic. Yeah, Madhulila.
Indeed, the young Brahmana always rendered service to the older one, and the old man, being very satisfied with the service, was pleased with him.
Go ahead. You know how to go to next?
Yes.
Yeah, that just like.
The older man told the younger, "You have rendered various type of service to me. You have assisted me in traveling to all places, all these places of pilgrimage. Even my own son does not render such service."
Yeah. Yeah, just hear these words. So he's telling that you have helped me so much during this pilgrimage. My own son would not serve me in this way. Yeah? See the expression of gratitude. The way you have served me, my own son would not serve me. So the one should really express it, in an appropriate way. Yeah. So read this slowly and.
By your mercy, I did not become fatigued while on this tour. If I did not show you any respect, I would be ungrateful.
Okay, so he says now, so first he acknowledges, he appreciates. Now he says, I must show you some respect, otherwise I'll be ungrateful. What does that mean? Now I want to reciprocate the gratitude. I must also do something for you. You have done so much. Simply thank you is important, but simply thank you or appreciation is not enough. We must go one step ahead. Yes, read the next.
Therefore, I promise to give you my daughter in charity. The younger Brahmana replied, "My dear sir, please hear me."
Okay, now this is good. Yeah. So, this is from, we read verse Madhya Leela, 5th chapter, verse 17, 18, 19. So, he says, now, I'll be otherwise ungrateful if I do not do something for you. So therefore, what does he say? I give my daughter in marriage to you. I propose. So that's Kanyadan. So he wants to reciprocate the gratitude. But now another point to this story which is very nice is this younger Brahmana, the person who serves, he should not expect that I must get reciprocation. The person who is serving should serve selflessly. But the person who receives some favor, some service, that person should think of some way and means to reciprocate the gratitude. So what does the younger Brahmana say? He said, wait. Your daughter is, first of all, you are very wealthy. I am a pauper. She is very educated. I am almost uneducated. And you are from an aristocratic Brahmana family. I am from a lower Brahmana family. Within the Brahmana also there is a gradation. Therefore, this marriage is not compatible. He says this won't be acceptable to your family members, in society in general. And he says you do not feel obliged. See, such a beautiful sentiment. He says you do not feel obliged that you have to reciprocate what I have done. Kanyadan patrami nahi tomar Krishna prite kari tomar seva vehvar. He says, I am not a fit groom for your daughter. Kanyadan patrami nahi tomar. I am not qualified. In this world, is there someone who can say I am not qualified? Right? People send resume to the company. I am more than qualified for this job. Overqualified. This is nothing basically, right? There's someone say, no, I am not qualified for this post. I am not qualified for this job. Have you ever seen that? Very honest and humble heart the younger Brahmana had. Say, no, I am not qualified to be husband for your daughter. I only served you for the pleasure of Krishna. Therefore, you don't feel any obligation to reciprocate. that you have to do something for me. No. The Lord be pleased, and the Lord is pleased when his devotees are served. He's pleased the most. Therefore, I served you. So therefore, two things we learn. One thing is the elder Brahmana, he feels the obligation, I must reciprocate, otherwise I'll be ungrateful. But the person who is served, he said, no, you don't feel the obligation. I'm not expecting it. So it's a very beautiful here balance on the part of both the Brahmanas over here. Fine. So in this way, he said, I must, but the elder Brahmana, I feel I must reciprocate, otherwise it will not be gratitude, won't be complete without reciprocation. Therefore, I want to do. And then he insists, no, I must marry my daughter to you. He insists, and then we know the whole story, we'll not go into the detail. But there we see that there is reciprocation of gratitude. Is there something beyond that? And can we go one step ahead from here? Can someone suggest what could be? To acknowledge, appreciate, reciprocate, what could be the next step? If we have to go one step higher in our gratitude than this. Okay, yes, Prabhu? We serve. Good point. Now we live by the gratitude. We become a grateful soul. That means we live by the spirit of selfless service and sacrifice. Right? So we were receiving now. So many devotees have helped us. We acknowledge, we appreciate it, we reciprocated the gratitude. But one step higher is we positively serve and make sacrifice in the service to assist, to help, to encourage, to support others. That's even one step higher. Your name, Prabhu? Bhajan Vrindavana has given perfect answer. Right? We want to now be a selfless servant of others and sacrifice, cultivate the spirit of sacrifice. So therefore that is the fourth step in gratitude. That is the fourth step in gratitude. Okay, so now I would like to hear from you. Tell me some, like I discussed with you one instance of gratitude from the story from Chaitanya Charitamrita. Share some other instances of gratitude, some stories, some pastime from Prabhupada books. Explicit gratitude is expressed. One step ahead, reciprocate it. Any instance where gratitude is expressed and reciprocated, fine. We'll hear from Vidur Prabhu. Take the mic. I hope it's on. Yeah. Share some more instances. Oh, wait a minute. You have to raise hand. Gadai Pram Prabhu, you have to raise hand. The norm is, I am looking at the screen also simultaneously. If any one of you wants to speak online, raise your hand. I'll invite you. Yes, Gadai Pram Prabhu. Here, Vidur Prabhu.
Mrigari and Dhruva Maharaj also. Mrigari.
Okay, say one example. Mrigari gratitude. What's the gratitude he said?
When he got transformed, and once when Sri Narad Muni was going by that area, so when he saw Narad Muni, he went to offer obeisances right away. So because he was a sinful person previously was engaged in sinful activities, but after coming in contact with Sri Narad Muni, his life was transformed, and as soon as he saw that his spiritual master is coming, he went to offer obeisances.
Yes. Okay, fine, good. Vidur Prabhu saying that how Mrigari expressed his gratitude to spiritual master. He was very eager to receive him and offered his obeisances, and of course he didn't want to harm the ants. But another place where he says is, please do, you are sending me so much prasadam. First he asked me, how will I be maintained? Narad Muni said, I will send you your livelihood. That means prasadam will come to you, right? All the ingredients and everything. And then he said, you are sending so much, don't send so much. There is too much excess I am getting, right? So yeah, there is a gratitude of Mrikari. Thank you, Vidura Prabhu, for sharing. Yes, Gadai Pran Prabhu, yeah, you can speak out. We'll keep the mic here. Online he wants to say. Oh, speaker is there. Wait a minute, wait a minute. Just a minute, we are putting the mic. Hare Krishna, will that amplify? Just keep it for the time being and test that out. Yeah, okay, Prabhu. Yeah, speak now. Loudly, little bit close to the mic so that all the devotees here can hear. Yeah, make it maximum volume. Output volume.
Hare Krishna.
Oh.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu, am I audible?
Okay, speak as loudly as you can near the mic. Yes, then we'll be able to hear you.
Prabhu, actually, Lord Krishna set an example how to express gratitude. When he put on he reciprocated and he served Sudama to the fullest extent. Even though my doing this service, Lord down for
No, we somehow are not able to hear you, but I guess I got you. I'll just repeat it. Lord Krishna, you said he reciprocated the gratitude of his devotees, how he meaningly serves, like Arjuna also. Arthasarthi, Arathya Sarashad, Sevana Sakhya Dautya. There is a verse where how much he reciprocated with the Pandavas. Fine, thank you for that. Yes, we'll hear from other devotees who are here. Yes, Prabhu. Tell your name and tell some instance of gratitude from.
My name is Mahendra, and we see in Prabhupada pastime where in one of the lectures, Srila Prabhupada started crying and saying to his disciple, "I am very, very grateful to all of you." And then Srila Prabhupada showing his gratefulness towards all his disciples.
Okay, fine, thank you. So yes, Prabhupada would consider his disciple to be sent by spiritual master, and often he expressed his gratitude and thanks to the disciple for assisting him, and to the extent that he would cry at times. Yes, right. Thank you for sharing that from Lilamrit. Yes, Vrindavan Mahimamrit Prabhu, right? Yes.
In this stage of preaching in America, the Srila Prabhupada is doing all the sevas, is washing the vessels and things. And after 1 year, the disciples, one disciple came and he asked for, can I help you?
Can I help you? Yes.
So that's why he is showing his gratitude.
Okay, so that was Keith. Yes. So he, at least Prabhupada was just selflessly serving. One person came that I want to help you. Fine. So that's the gratitude expressed there. Yes, from the mother something. Yes, Sharachand Purnima Devi.
Krishna. So Parikshit Maharaj.
Yes, where
When he got cursed, instead of lamenting or criticizing the situation, he became grateful to Krishna.
He was grateful to Krishna, right? Good point. He says Krishna has come as this sharp. Actually, Nirved Mulo Dij Sharp Rupo. The Lord has come in the form of this curse, he said, to make me detached, so that I may become detached. Yatra prasakto bhayamashu dhatte. Yes. Thank you for sharing the gratitude of Parikshit. Yes, Mother Vraj Lakshmi Devi.
Yes. Also, Srila Prabhupada, when he was in the spiritual world, Shri Krishna came and asked him to come to write books in the material world. And he didn't want ready, but he done it. That is also gratitude.
Okay, towards Krishna. Prabhupada's gratitude towards Krishna. Okay, thank you. Panchajana Prabhu? Okay, yeah, you can speak.
Hare Krishna. Pansari Devidasi. Kunti Maharani is expressing her gratitude to Krishna that in every precarious condition, you are always there for us. If you were not there, we would have died long ago.
Yeah, right, great. Yeah, you have always been there with us throughout all the difficulties. Now there are no difficulties, you are leaving us. So if you have to be only with us during difficulties, therefore let there be difficulties. So actually she is not asking for difficulties. She is asking for Krishna to be there with them. So if it has to be difficulties for you to be with us, then let there be difficulty so that you be with us. So she's asking for Krishna association. Okay, good. That's a nice point of Kunti Maharani's gratitude, that you always have been with us on our side, taking us through all these difficulties. Yes, Panjananath Prabhu, this is the last input we will take.
It is after after receiving the mercy of Lord Nityananda, Lord Varanga, the Jagai Madai felt so much grateful, and they rendered actually selfless service by making that ghat.
Madai Ghat. He as a service, he wanted to do something to repent, and asked Lord Chaitanya, and Lord Chaitanya said you could make a ghat, so that by making a ghat, so many devotees who will take bath there, you are facilitating, they will automatically bless you. So it's a fact that sometimes it may happen, we may offend some devotees sometime. And what happens is, if we do some generic service, like there is a prasadam service, 40-50 devotees are sitting, we are staying together, so at VIHE or somewhere, we may have sometime offended somebody, hurted somebody, but then we will serve everyone, we are serving that person also. So if we are in devotees in this way, then also it takes care of some unintentional offenses, etc. that may take place. So therefore Lord said, you may have offended so many Madhai, you may have offended so many Brahmanas and the residents of Navdeep. Now make a ghat, almost everyone will come to take bath and you will be blessed. Right? Yes, Hare Krishna, Mother Archana Devi. Take the mic. Okay, this is the last input.
Ramila, when we met the Vishnuduta, and then they said that now this is your second life, you go to Haridwar and engage yourself in devotional service.
Yes.
And then you'll go back home, back to Godhead. So he was very grateful that in spite of he was so sinful in his previous life, and Vishnu showed his mercy upon him, and then he was feeling very grateful towards the Lord Vishnu for this whatever Krishna did, showed his mercy upon him. So he was very grateful.
Okay, thank you. So the Ajamil's gratitude toward the Lord, toward the Vishnu Duta who saved him. Thank you for sharing. Yeah, pass the mic. We'll here have one input from online devotees. Yeah. Yes, Mother Shavaniya. You'll have to speak microphone. See how you can. Yeah. You are muted. Unmute. Yeah.
Lord Vishnu shook Brahma's hands.
Oh, okay. Lord Narayan shook hands with Brahmaji. Huh? Okay, so Shravaniya Mataji is talking of how Lord Narayan, he is given service to Brahma and he shakes hands with him as a gesture of gratitude. Okay, handshake of Lord Narayan and Brahma. Good. Fine. So okay, so we see that scriptures, there are so many examples of gratitude in the scriptures. Now there are yes. There is a story about gratitude, that there was one person, householder, he read that a householder should go outside before honoring prasadam and say, if there is someone who is hungry over here, then you can come and take prasadam before I honor prasadam. You go out and call 3 times. There is someone, feed that person first, then you take. So there was one householder who read that, and he went out and he called up, and there was one person who was passing by, and he said, yes, I am hungry. He said, please come, please come. And he feeds him very nicely, and after feeding him he says, Krishna has been very merciful to me that he today allowed me to serve a guest before I would take prasadam, so I could serve you. It's all the arrangement of Krishna's mercy. This guest said, What Krishna mercy? Where does Krishna come into picture? I was passing by and you called and I just came. Why you are only talking of Krishna, Krishna? So this person was actually an atheist. So this householder, and saying this he left. So this householder started lamenting. He said, oh my God, oh Krishna. He went before his GD at home. Said, oh Lord, please forgive me, please forgive me. Today I actually served an atheist. Today I fed an atheist. Right? So he was very morose. So the Lord appeared to him and he said, why are you feeling so sorry? I have been feeding millions of atheists since time immemorial. So this person then understood, how much the Lord, how would the Lord feel when He is supplying everything, all the necessities to all the people, and most people in the world, they even deny the existence of God. They are atheists. Just that you have fed one atheist and feeling so sorry. Right? Think about me. I've been feeding millions of atheists since time immemorial. So, therefore, this person actually understood that how, Krishna has been supplying everything, all our necessities. All we have to do is be grateful, acknowledge it, and at least express it. The first two parts. At least acknowledge and express it. So therefore, one important thing is that we must express gratitude. We must express gratitude. So this gratitude, even the psychologists nowadays, there are many people, the mental diseases, mental disturbances are at great rise in this time and age. Right? People are mentally quite disappointed, dejected, depressed, unstable. In certain welfare countries, if you have to have a psychiatrist appointment, if you apply today, you get a number 1 year after. There is a 1 year waiting queue in certain welfare countries. Yeah, it's a fact. There is so much of demand. The school kids, they have depression. Teenagers, even the younger ones, younger than the teenagers, the teenagers, then the college going, depression is so widespread. Yeah, so you can't get even appointment. So this is now. So the psychologists, those who are psychologists, they tell us that it's expressing gratitude is very healthy feeling. One must express gratitude. So they make their clients. They say, okay, they give you a notepad and a pen. At least they would say, write one good thing that God has given you. Write one good thing, write it down. Because this expression of gratitude is considered to be a very positive, a very healthy feeling for the mind. So for the mind to be healthy, this gratitude is being acknowledged by all the psychologists nowadays as very important. Adds great positive to life. I would like to do that exercise quick over here. Have all of you got some pen, paper, if not mobile phone? If someone doesn't have mobile phone or a pen and paper, quickly raise your hand. I have this notepad, I can just give it to you. If someone doesn't have something to write, either on the screen or the pen, paper. You need a paper, Prabhu? I have extra paper. Raise your hand, don't. Because everyone has to do that exercise. Here, I am sending you one paper. Give that. And I am also sending you one pen. I brought some extra pens. Okay? Send it to Swarnagiridhari Prabhu. Someone else who doesn't have something to write? Okay, so write in 1 minute. In 1 minute, write things that you are grateful for in your life. Write things that you are grateful for in your life. Write it down on the piece of paper. Those are all also, please, can you write it down? Things that you are grateful for in your life. Okay, good. Fine. Written few things? Okay. Now, write down certain things that you would like to be grateful for. These are you already grateful for. Write down few things now that you would like to be grateful for. You may not be grateful for now. You may not be grateful for those things now, but that you would like to be grateful for.
Is it something new?
Yeah, we would like to be grateful for. We are not grateful as of now, but we would like to be grateful. I hope the second question is clear. We are not grateful, we are grateful for certain things now, but it's not that we are grateful for everything in life. Certain things that we would like to be grateful for, would like to cultivate the gratitude for. One or two things, whatever, which you're not grateful for now, but you would like to be grateful for. At least write one point in the second answer. Okay, it's fine. Thank you. Thank you for doing that. I'll tell you one instance before I take your inputs. I just recalled I was once traveling on one Indigo flight, and suddenly the captain announced. The captain keep announcing, we are flying at this altitude, we'll reach in this much time, and so on and so forth. Right? But captain made one announcement which was unusual. I never heard such kind of announcement before. The captain said, so today our leading cabin crew member, Diana, this lady, this is her last working day today. So she had resigned from the job. So he's announcing, the captain is announcing, this is the last working day today, and this is her last flight. And today also, there is no other flight. So this is her last flight with Indigo today. She's serving as a cabin crew. And she has given her 7 invaluable years to Indigo, he said. Therefore, please join me in thanking her and wishing her best luck for her future endeavors. This is the announcement he made. Please join me in thanking her. And all the passengers, they clapped. All the passengers, they clapped at that announcement. And they all joined in thanking her, wishing her all the best. And I wanted to see the expression on her face. She was standing. I usually avoid looking at at their face, but I wanted to see the expression, after this announcement. I looked at her and I could see that her eyes had become moistened by that expression of gratitude. Right? The way the captain announced, they clapped for 7 invaluable years of service. No, actually he's getting salary and everything, right? So it's not as such a selfless service. So I was thinking, devotees actually selflessly serve. If in the secular world there is so much gratitude for someone who has served, how much more the devotee should be grateful for those who have given their lives, not just 7 years. So many devotees have served selflessly. How much more we should have this quality of gratitude and thanking, appreciating, reciprocating them. So that's instance of very revealing, lesson giving. So gratitude, right, is a very important Vaishnava quality. So now I would like to ask you the answer to the second part of the question. What would you like to be grateful for? Answer that. Just one point. Whoever wants to share? What would you like to be grateful for? You are not grateful for now, remember. What you would like to be grateful for? Yes, someone would like to share? Yes, Prabhu, your name?
My name is Sudhir Prabhu.
Sudhir Prabhu. Yes, Sudhir Prabhu. Take the mic and share.
I want to be grateful for some services or some things which I'm getting without asking for free. And I want to recognize the people who are involved in that. And
Okay, so some services that you get without asking, some spontaneous services.
some things or some things which I get without asking for free.
Okay, but you're not grateful for this now.
I'm as much as I want, I'm not.
Okay. So you want to increase it. Fine. So maybe we can qualify this answer by saying service when you don't want to do it. Right? You're looking for a break. At times, someone suddenly asks you to do some service which you really don't want to do it, but you somehow feel obliged sometime. Senior devotee is asking, and you do it. But we may not have the gratitude for that. So we can be grateful for those services at times, which we may not be ready to do in a position to do, or whatever way. Okay, good. Sudhir Prabhu. Yes, Jahnavi, Nimai Priya Devi.
I want to be grateful for the human life that I have.
Okay, Jahnavi, Nimai Priya Devi saying she wants to be grateful for the human form of life. That's go back to the basics. Going back to the basics for the human form of life. Good, nice, insightful. Yes, Mother Lakshmi Devi.
For all Gurudev teach me.
Sorry?
All the teaching that Gurudev gave us.
Not grateful now? Not enough. Okay, fine. Not enough. So we want to improve. We want to have the gratitude for Gurudev's teachings. Chakshudan dilo jai janme janme prabhu sai. Actually, once Prabhupada was talking and he said, a devotee, when we sing Guru Puja, right, this verse and in journal also, right, janme janme prabhu sai, we should be absorbed in the feelings of gratitude for spiritual master. When we are singing the prayers to spiritual master, whether Guru Ashtakam or Guru Puja, we should be absorbed. We should consciously, what we are singing, we should sing in a spirit of gratitude, as Mother Vrindavana said, and we should try to increase that gratitude. Okay? Increase that gratitude. Fine. I'd like to hear one or two more inputs. What you would like to be grateful for. If some devotees online want to share, raise their hand, please. And someone who has not yet spoken, from someone from. Okay, yes, here. Like to hear from as many of you as possible. Your name and.
Hare Krishna.
Yes.
My name is Navadvip Ishwardas.
Navadvip Ishwar Prabhu. Yes.
So it will be more grateful like if I am able to serve Krishna with pure devotion.
Okay, you like to be grateful for something which Krishna has yet to give us. But we'll express the gratitude now so that Krishna gives us. Okay, that's fine. That's good.
More grateful if I.
Yes, Krishna has given us the opportunity to at least practice pure devotion. We may not have achieved pure devotion, but we know what is pure devotion and we have the opportunity to practice the path of pure devotion. Okay, good. So we want to be grateful to Krishna and Gurudev for that. Yes, Mother Shravaniya Devi? Speak a little loudly, close to microphone. Unmute yourself.
The chastisement of devotees.
Sorry? Oh, chastisement of the devotees. Okay, you like to be grateful for the chastisement of the devotees. Good, thank you. Okay, yes. So, if devotees chastise us, where is the instance where someone is grateful for the chastisement? Any instance from the scriptures where someone expresses gratitude for the chastisement? Shivanand Sen, right? Lord Nityananda kicked him and he says, my Lord, today you have accepted me as a servant. Aji more bhritya kari angikar kaila. He says, today you have accepted me as a servant. You have given good chastisement to me. He expresses gratitude on the spot. Actually, if someone chastises us, Even in retrospect, it's difficult to express gratitude. What to speak of on the spot? On the spot is too difficult. But in retrospect, later we can say, no, actually that person is my well-wisher. Later we can gradually cultivate. On the spot, we'll be shaken up. We'll be morose and yeah, fine. But yes, that's thank you for that. That's a long way to go. But yes, we must try to come to that point also, where we can be grateful for the chastisement. Yes. So actually, the point I want to make is, in this world, and you can see all the lists you are grateful for. All the positive thinkers, psychologists, they only ask you to be grateful for the good things. But Vaishnava gratitude is much higher than the gratitude of people in general in this world. A Vaishnava wants to be grateful for not just the good things, but for all the bad things. All the bad things. Now, but actually those bad things, when we are grateful for and we remember Krishna, those bad things become better than the good things. Those bad things, they are so-called bad things only. Actually, when we can remember Krishna and become grateful for all the difficulties, troubles, those bad things are the best things. We can realize that later. If we are grateful, we can realize that those difficult times were the best times. Those bad things were the best things Krishna gave us. Because those things brought us closer to Krishna. Those difficult times give us greater realization of Krishna's mercy. It gives us greater wisdom. It forces us to deepen our shelter of the Lord. Therefore, the so-called bad times are actually not bad. So Vaishnava gratitude goes higher than just the being grateful for the good things. Just like some of you to share now some more instances of where someone has expressed gratitude without telling the story, just in one line. Share instance of someone expressing gratitude for the difficulties, the bad times. Bad time. They are actually not bad, but what we perceive them at the first instance. Yes, Vraj Kishore Prabhu.
Prayers by Kunti Maharani.
Kunti Maharani we already discussed, but right. Kunti Maharani also says, let there be difficulties. Yes.
Prabhu, when Mahaprabhu chastised him that I will give you darshan after 12 years.
Okay. After millions of lives, he says, you will get darshan of millions of lives. He was given punishment. And then he actually became joyful hearing that I'll get darshan after millions of life. He became grateful. I will get mercy, I'll get darshan after millions of life. He was grateful. And immediately then the Lord called him. So, okay, good. Some more, yes, Adi Leela Prabhu. Adi Leela Prabhu. Speak close to microphone. Narad Muni chastises Vyasadeva. Okay, and Vyasadeva is grateful. Okay, Narad Muni, Vyasadeva, fine. Vyasadeva surely is grateful for Narad Muni. Narad Muni chastises also. He uses the word Jugupsitam. It is all abominable subject matter you have elaborated and not elaborated. Why some Tirtham? He calls his scriptures, most of them are place of pilgrimage for crows. Right? So quite a heavy word as such. Narad Muni uses as a spiritual master. Of course, Vyasadeva is grateful. Yes, thank you, Adi Leela Prabhu. Yes, Mother Shravaniya Devi, keep it here. Speak little loudly and clearly. Oh, somehow looks like internet connectivity is slow. No, you are muted.
King Anga.
King Anga. Oh yes, King Anga, right. King Anga, we have studied that. Good point. So the King Anga, first he thought that I should have a son. He didn't have a son. I should have a son. And then he thought that better I didn't have a son than a bad son. He got a bad son. So he thought, I must have a son. So having a son is better than having no son. But then he said, having no son is better than having a bad son. Right? Or he considered to have a good son is better than having a bad son. But he said, better not have any son than a bad son. But later he said, actually, bad son is better than a good son. He came to that realization gradually. Because this bad son is making me now detached. So now let me leave the kingdom and take shelter of the Lord. Actually, the bad son is better than good son, he says. So he expresses the gratitude for having a bad son also. Hiranyakashipu was unhappy to have a devotee son. Anga was unhappy to have a non-devotee son. Right? Only if their sons could have been exchanged. Right? But Krishna does perfect matchmaking. Right? Actually. So it said the marriages are made in heaven, the matchmaking, right? And the Krishna, the perfect matches are made in heaven, and they are perfect because the matches are made in such a way that the husband and wife can gradually purify each other. That's the perfect matchmaking. This is the realization of one devotee. They're made for each other, made to purify each other. Okay, so yes, of course, then positively assist each other in spiritual life. After sufficient purification, they positively, husband and wife, assist each other to advance in Krishna consciousness. But first step is to purify each other. So, okay, so the example you shared is, what was the last example? Anga Maharaj expressed gratitude. Fine, good. So there are many examples. I would like to read from Prabhupada's purport. Where Prabhupada describes this gratitude of Vidura. This is 3.1.16. Can someone open that? 3.1.16 purport and give it to me. Yes. Oh, it was open? No, Bhagavatam 3.1.16. Third canto, first verse, 16. Third canto, first chapter, 16th verse. Bhagavatam 3.1.16. So this is, I am reading the translation. Thus being pierced by arrows through his ears. Whose arrows? Duryodhana's. And afflicted to the core of his heart. It was very painful. See, even though Vidura is a pure devotee, the sharp words of Duryodhana was very painful to his heart. Because everyone is sentient. Even when Hiranyaksh was hurling abuses at Lord Varahadev, it's mentioned Varahadev felt pained by his sharp words, abusing words. So Lord is sentient, the pure devotees are sentient, remember. Okay? So Vidura was afflicted to the core of his heart by the sharp, sword-like words of Duryodhana. Then Vidura placed his bow at the door and quit his brother's palace. And he was not sorry, for he considered the acts of external energy to be supreme. So Prabhupada writes here very insightfully. So Prabhupada writes here, Vidura, yes. Prabhupada writes that Vidura, a devotee is always in a renounced temperament. That means whatever that he was living in a palace, but he was not attached. And that's quite important instruction, that in this world, while we are living in this world, we should live in a renounced temperament, knowing that everything is temporary and we have to give up everything ultimately. So a devotee is always in a renounced temperament because the worldly attraction can never satisfy him. Vidura was never attracted by the royal palace of his brother. He was always ready to leave the palace and devote himself completely to the transcendental loving service of the Lord. Now he got the opportunity by the grace of Duryodhana. And instead of being sorry at the strong words of insult, he felt pained, but Prabhupada writes, he thanked him from within because it gave him the chance to live alone in a holy place and fully engage in the devotional service of the Lord. So just imagine the person who speaks those sharp words sharper than arrows. Vidura, he felt pain, but later he took shelter of the Lord. Right? He decided, now I will go and take shelter of the Lord, leave the palace, travel to holy place of pilgrimage. When he took that positive step, then he came out of that negativity. He saw something good in that. So in every difficult situation, if we look that there is some hand of the Lord, there is something good for me, because Krishna mercifully guides his devotees on the path of spiritual life. We need to see Krishna's merciful hand in every situation, whatever may happen. That yes, Lord's merciful hand is there, He's guiding me. There is something good, and then we can even thank those who have brought us that difficult situation. Therefore, Prabhupada says, Vidura thanked him from within. He didn't express, but he thanked him from within. So that is very insightful. He thanked him from within. So, yes, devotee can gradually see the Lord's merciful hand and be grateful for every situation. Right? So that's how Vaishnava gratitude is. Right? So one has to actually see the Lord's loving hand in every situation. Of course, if we make a mistake and land up in some difficulty, we must take a lesson from that. But still the Lord is merciful. Even though we made some mistake, still the Lord, is merciful. He has given us this chastisement mercifully, or, He's given us the lesson, good lesson to be learned. That is also His mercy. So either the punishment or the lesson that we are getting, that's still a mercy. So therefore a devotee sees Lord's hand in every situation. So it's said that if we leave everything in the hands of the Lord, then we can see Lord's hand in everything. So, oh, I'm continuing, but here the Zoom got disconnected. What do? You connect. I'll repeat. What do? You connect with my Wi-Fi. Here, mobile hotspot, Damodara Das. It will come now. I started the mobile hotspot. We lost the online connection. Once again, do it. No. You are connecting your Wi-Fi. Okay. Close. Just once again. I think it's connected now. But it automatically connects to the local Wi-Fi, which is not that great.
Recording in progress.
Which is the Wi-Fi connected? Okay, let's continue. Yes, so Hare Krishna. Sorry, we lost the network. Are you able to hear me online? Okay, fine. So we were discussing the gratitude of, you could read that section if you missed out. The verse number 3:116. We were discussing how the Vaishnava can be grateful for every situation. For every situation. Yes. So one devotee was sharing, he said, Prabhupada asked his wife. She had actually sold Bhagavatam for tea biscuits. And Prabhupada was disturbed and he asked his wife, so you tell me, do you want tea or me? Right? And what should she say? Tea. So one devotee said, we are actually grateful to Prabhupada's former wife because she chose tea. And because of that, we are able to give up our tea. Otherwise, we would have been drinking tea. Right? So therefore, Prabhupada then left home and he took sannyas. So we are grateful to Prabhupada's former wife for choosing tea. So yeah, so every situation, there is something we can look, something positive in every situation. How can we look for something positive in every situation? Because Krishna is supremely positive. Only when Krishna is the focus of our life, if we are good in our sadhana, if we are connected with Krishna, then only, see, outside people say cultivate positive thought. It doesn't happen. Just by talking positive, think positive, you can't. Unless we are connected with the supreme positive Krishna, you can't have these positive thoughts. So Vidura is great devotee of Krishna. Only Krishna can bring this positivity. It's not possible by mental adjustment. Actually, all that techniques and tools all will fail miserably. All will fail miserably, actually. Depression is only increasing instead of so many millions of self-help books, motivational talks, and so on and so forth. Because Krishna is not there in people's life. Therefore, you can't bring positivity without Krishna. He alone is supreme positive. So yes, so that is, a devotee, Vaishnava gratitude is so deep that a Vaishnava is grateful for every situation in one's life. Okay? And that attitude helps us overcome fault finding, which is a great stumbling block. That attitude. If you are grateful for everything, where is the question of finding fault? Okay? Just imagine we are honoring prasadam. Chapati got over. Right? Chapati gets over many times early. Right? So chapati got over. So, why don't they make more chapatis? We could think like that. Chapati got over. So, no, but okay, since there is rice, dal, sabji, I'm grateful for whatever. I'm getting prasad here. I'm getting to stay in Vrindavan, getting prasad. We can be grateful for that. Instead of complaining. There is too much salt. Oh, this is prasad. Just add some water if there is too much salt in dal. Or in sabjis, sometimes there is, dry sabji and is too much salt, then I make it liquid sabji, Oftentimes, I keep a water bottle with me if there is too much salt. Because if there is less salt, you can add. There is always salt which is served devotees. With the excess salt, what do you do? Right? Add some water. Right? Add some water and be happy. Right? I'm getting to eat prasadam. So of course, see, the two things. One can give the feedback later without negative frame of mind. Not in a complaining mood. At the time when we are honoring prasad, we want to honor prasad, this Christian mercy. Even if there is less salt or more salt, chapati or no chapati, it's Christian mercy. We don't want to leave that positive frame of mind and be in a complaining mood. Right? Later we may give the feedback in a constructive way that if possible reduce the salt. We can always add more salt. If you're not sure, better put little less than more, and so on and so forth. So there was one cook who used to tend to put extra salt. I told him, you take out the salt you want to put and then only put half of it. Right? And that will be good. So we may have to deal with it in a practical way, but still be grateful at that point of time. That is important. So remember, it is not the happy people who are grateful. If someone is happy, is grateful in this world. Right? I am very happy for what you did for me, grateful. It's not the happy people who are grateful. It's the grateful people who are happy. The grateful people who are happy. So therefore, we can overcome fault finding. And we can actually be happy if we can be grateful. Vaishnava gratitude is very high, very deep. The more we cultivate Vaishnava gratitude, we will actually become happier and happier. I was hearing a talk, sometimes there are talks where many Prabhupada disciples come. One Prabhupada disciple shared something very insightful about Krishna's gratitude. Now, what's the nature of the Lord, Krishna's gratitude? He said, Lord Krishna doesn't forget even one tulsi leaf we have offered him hundreds of lifetime back. If you offered one tulsi leaf to Krishna, he will never forget it. He will always remember and give us the credit and bring us to bhakti at some point of time. When we get distracted, we commit so many things, offenses, sins, but he will remember this person offered one tulsi leaf or one flower, and Lord doesn't forget that. So the Lord's gratitude is very deep actually. So devotees are supposed to inherit the nature of the Lord. Devotees are supposed to. Panjananath Prabhu, you asked me that statement. I'll repeat it for you after some time. Remind me again. So the Lord's gratitude is very, very deep and profound. We should contemplate on the gratitude of the Lord. What kind of gratitude he has. So Krishna's Kaviraj Goswami informs us what is the nature of the Lord. Ishvara sabhava bhaktera nalay aprad alpa seva bahu mane atma prayan prasad. His nature is, he doesn't take a big fault to be big. He minimizes the fault. If it is a big fault, he considers it to be very small. That's the nature. And on the other hand, alpaseva bahumane, if there is some small service, he considers that to be big. People in the conditioned soul in this world just have the opposite nature. Big service, right? Everyone does that. What's so great? Small fault, this is too much. They will point out again and again, magnify. So in this world, people magnify a small fault and minimize the greater good. That's the nature of conditioned soul. But the Lord's nature is, he minimizes a big fault, make it insignificant, and takes insignificant service and consider it very big. That's the nature of the Lord. Alpaseva bahumane. And what is the level of his gratitude? Atma prayan prasad. He gives himself to his devotees. He gives himself to his devotees. So many times Lord Chaitanya tells, Apane Shri Gaura Chandra Bale Bar Bar, Ei Deva Vasudeva Dattera Amar. This body belongs to Vasudeva Datt Thakur. This body belongs to Srivas Thakur. Several, not just one devotee, several devotees. He said, I'm sold out to your four brothers, Srivas Thakur, the four brothers. Tomari Chari Bhaira, I'm sold out. You can sell me anywhere you want, he tells Srivas Thakur. Then he tells VIHE also. Lord has told his several devotees that I am sold out to you. Someone may say, how can he sell one thing to so many people? Disputed property. Some people in this world sell one property to 3-4 people. They take money and then they keep fighting in the court. And there are very common cases in India, court cases. Yeah? You sell one property to 3 people, take the money, and they all fight in the court later throughout the life. This is very common. So if someone says, Lord is selling himself to so many people, telling every devotee, that I am your property, I am your property. But the Lord has inconceivable potencies. Right? He can simultaneously be the property 100% of all his devotees who selflessly serve him. And he has expressed that, Lord Chaitanya, again and again. He gives himself to his devotees. In this world, is there any master who says, oh, you have served me so much, come and live in my bungalow. You stay in my bungalow. Lord gives his own abode to his devotees. The same opulence. Give himself to his devotees. Become subservient. Just imagine. Is there some master in this world who says, the security guard, you have served me so many years, now I will stand, you will stay inside the bungalow. The Lord does that to Bari Maharaj. The Lord does that. Do you see any master in this world who tells the security guard, now you will be inside, I will stand here. And see the magnitude of the gratitude of the Lord. There are so many instances. The Lord is extremely, extremely grateful. So we are supposed to inherit the gratitude of our Lord. and we should as we just discussed before, that we owe the greatest gratitude to our spiritual master. The greatest gratitude we owe is to the spiritual master or to the Vaishnavas, Gurun as such, one day Gurun, Krishna Kaviraj Goswami, to those who help us progress on the path of devotion, who guide us, right? Who inspire us on the path of devotion. Our greatest gratitude goes to them. Right? We cannot repay that gratitude. Prithu Maharaj has expressed, you can read the verse. Anyone know the verse of gratitude of Prithu Maharaj from Bhagavatam? If you have read or heard. There is a, yes, Mataji? Yes, Prithu Maharaj expressed the gratitude to Sanat Kumar. Yaridrishi Bhagavato Gatiratma Vada. You can refer that verse. If there is a verse reference, someone can find Yaridrishi Bhagavato Gatiratma Vada verse. It's gratitude of Prithu Maharaj toward the 4 Kumaras. Rather, Prithu Maharaj, there is one statement of his gratitude which I really love. He says, Sadhu Uchishtam Hime Sarvam. What is the meaning? I am only made up of the remnants of sadhus. Uchist, remnants. My life is remnants of sadhu. What does it mean? I am only made up of mercy of sadhus or Vaishnava's mercy. My life is nothing but Vaishnava's mercy. Actually, we have come to Krishna consciousness because some Vaishnava connected us. Is it not? Even if we came through book, some Vaishnava gave the book. So anyone who has come to Bhakti has come by Vaishnava's mercy. and we continue to progress. We stay in the association by Vaishnava's mercy, and that mercy continues even the stage of perfection. Krishna Bhakti Janma Mool Hai Sadhu Sang Krishna Prema Janme Te Ho Puna Mukhya Ang. So we come to Krishna consciousness, we advance and perfect our Krishna consciousness by the association of devotees, and even in the stage of perfection is Puna Mukhya Ang. It is one of the foremost limbs, association of devotees. So therefore, our greatest gratitude goes to our gurus, our initiating spiritual master, our instructing spiritual master. And therefore, the more we cultivate that gratitude, the Lord is very pleased by that. Lord is very pleased. He said, like whatever service we offer through our gurus, in the altar also. Hare Krishna. Jai Shri Radha Govind Dev ki Jai, Shri Giriraj Maharaj ki Jai. So whatever service we offer through the Guru Parampara. The more we have gratitude towards Guru Parampara, the more the Lord is pleased to accept our service. Please remember. So there is a need to increase, as some of you yourself express. Right? Some of you are saying that I am not sufficiently grateful. Yes, so there is a need to increase our gratitude. And the Lord is very pleased when we serve Him, when we are having gratitude towards our Guru Janas. So that is very important. It's already 9, the time is over. I'll read one, where is that? Yeah, I'll read to you one gratitude poem to end with. This is Gratitude Ashtakam. 8 stanzas. This is written by one devotee, Mayapur. His name is Anupam Srivas Prabhu, and I little bit refined it. And he shared with me, I really liked it. And I've fine-tuned a little bit. But the credit goes to him for writing this, and my gratitude before I read to Anupam Srivas Prabhu from Mayapur. So he shared this. He wrote many stanzas. I chose 8 out of that and fine-tuned. So I made Ashtakam out of that. So this is gratitude. Gratitude for Hare Krishna Mahamantra to chant, purificatory process to grant, sumptuous prasadam to honor, merciful glance the deities shower. Gratitude for Shri Chaitanya Charitamrit Bhagatam, teaching us Bhajatam Priti Purvakam. Chance to cook for Krishna only means to satisfy Jiva's Trishna. Gratitude for disciplic succession, karmic reaction concession, Vrindavan, the holiest Dham, Yug Dharma Hari Naam. Gratitude for chanting and dancing, Vaishnava's merciful glancing. Rath Yatra, chariot festival, engaging me who is incapable. Gratitude for purificatory process to follow, causing material desires to swallow. Narasimhadev's timely protection, devotees' merciful correction. Gratitude for spiritual family to live, love and care to give, blissful life to spend, Mangal Arati to attend. Gratitude for classes to learn, spiritual credits to earn, classes to learn, VIHE. Right? Be grateful for the classes to learn. Gratitude for classes to learn, spiritual credits to earn, living with simplicity, engaging my creativity. Gratitude for devotees association, little service, big appreciation, warm dealings, heartfelt feelings. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So,
Can you share this?
Gratitude Ashtakam. Okay, I'll share with you. You share. Whoever wants, then take from Panchajanya Nath Prabhu, right, in text form. So you can later. Okay, so my deep gratitude for giving me this opportunity, for sharing. Once again, my deep gratitude to Mother Prashanta Devi. She has allowed me here to be in VIHE, and I feel very blessed. And my forgiveness. I'm supposed to speak on forgiveness, but I beg forgiveness for not being able to speak on forgiveness. Because there was so much to speak on gratitude, I thought let me justify one subject, and Krishna willing, we may discuss about forgiveness some other time, whenever possible in the future. Fine. So thank you very much, and I also seek forgiveness that is already over time. I can't take question answer session now, but if you have any question, that I am personally available here for 5-10 minutes. Right? But officially we'll bring the session to close because you all have your lessons to learn and spiritual credits to earn, right? So take breakfast and continue with your other study engagements and service engagements. Hare Krishna. Thank you very much. Jai Srila Prabhupada ki Jai, Nitai Gaur Premanande. Hare Krishna.
You told me to remind that phrase.
Okay, I'll